Just wanted to understand also, because we're talking about these things with operations and different markets. Now, the restaurant industry, I think, experienced an aggressive, really just, it's evolving quickly now. With it was some other like other businesses or other markets were really like evolving, but now restaurants started to accelerate in that process. So how do you stay ahead of these trends, and what do you do to really try and to incorporate the new things that are coming out into the business? And so how do you go about that?
Uh, there are this. There are several things that we are following. No, number one is we have in our corporate structure, we have one R&D chef, corporate R&D
Mhm.
corporate chef, and one R&D corporate beverage
Yeah.
director. So we have two profile, very creative in each business, F and B, and they are taking care of every single event, every single training, visiting and traveling around the world to identify the trends of the industry. On the other hand, we have a very strong platform where we have all the statistic and big data of the industry. We have this platform is nationwide, and we have
Mhm.
the most trendy item recipes. We have the products that are hot and are increasing or have been increasing during the last 2 or 3 years in order to have that information and to start to adapt those products or those items to our core menu.
And how do you integrate? Because there's just a lot of course, that this data is super important to look at. But in terms of customer feedback, because I know that's also super important for restaurants, how do you incorporate customer feedback in your decisions for operations and what you guys do?
In general, we have first the point of view of our R&D chef, director of the beverage program. Then we have advisors because we hire most of the time during the year for different concepts, expert from Italy, for example, for our Italian concept. From For sushi, we hire people from Japan or from different area where they have been working hard to develop, and it's trendy, of course, to adjust and to revise our proposal. And then the feedback of our guests. We are taking care, and every 3 months, between 3 and 6 months, we are doing a menu engineering. And of course, technology for us is very important. And we have all the information about our guest. So every single menu will be revised on every quarter or every 6 months in order to see what are the best items we have, what are the one that we are not selling, what are our core menu or our core items in the menu in order to remove, adjust, to add new trends or new trendy options for our guests. At the end, we have our database where we have in 1 minute the top 10 items for every single restaurant per day, per hour, per since open. So we have a very strong database to identify opportunities, to
Mhm.
improve the one that are our best sellers, and to remove the one that are not very well accepted by our customers. So the combination of all of that make us to be in the point where the customer would appreciate our proposal.